There it is, the Hotel Aphrodite. That was here 39 years ago. It was just down on this corner where our son had his 6th birthday party and they made him a cake. Well, I say cake, it was actually a blob of sugar, I think, with icing on because it was very, very sweet. You get down to the corner, just in front of us. As I walk up, so you can see the taxi rank. It's only small. I don't think there's really many places you want to go in a taxi because, as I say, the village is small. Right, there's the bus stop. We've been here 3 days, I've actually only seen one bus. My wife says she's seen more, but they look a lot better than the buses we get in Britain. If you look back, there's the sea, and there's the taxi rank. And a noisy car. This is the other street that goes up towards the crossroads where the traffic lights are. So when we came here in 1986 there was none of this. Well, hardly any of it. But we did notice that the apartments we stayed in 1986 are here. Because it was parked right basically behind the Aphrodite Hotel. Yeah, we've got a few more bars and restaurants. The big Carrefour Express supermarket. I must say these supermarkets in this resort, even the small ones, are very well stocked. Went in one yesterday, I could have got an exhaust for a 1939 Triumph, I think. There was that much good stuff inside. As we walk up here, there's other bars and shops. They said this one was open yesterday, this restaurant, the Stecky, and it's now closed. They've moved all the tables. So I think yesterday, Sunday the 19th, was basically, for a lot of the restaurants, the last day. These were the apartments we stayed in 1986. There weren't very much round them. We remember this fountain. Remember, I think we were one of these bottom rooms here. It was lovely. And this is another place that's closed up for the season now. Just the locals sat in. You get round. Now there's a bar over there called the Drunken Sailor. We went in last night to watch the Michael Jackson tribute act. To be told he wasn't on. So there were no Thriller, and I think he'd done a moonwalk off in another direction. But tonight they've got a Boy George tribute act on. So you got all the shops. There's a few nice restaurants around here and all. That are really nice. I'll just, as we walk up, show you a few. I keep stopping and starting because I'm a slow walker. This is Oscar's restaurant here. Now this I've seen on other review sites, it's supposed to be really nice. It's got a restaurant and a bar. We were going to go in last night but we didn't because the Michael Jackson wasn't on across the road at the Drunken Sailor. We decided to wander around and go back to Pirates where we knew what we were doing, and I wanted to watch some sport. Noisy lorry going by. This is a Mexican restaurant. I think it was its last night because it was absolutely rammed. But everything's gone now, ladders up, the signs come down. But apparently this is another place that's got lovely food. So, you know, you want to go to. But we've only been here for 3 nights, I didn't want to have anything spicy or anything like that. So there's the menu, just there. Steaks, burritos and all that. The village gets a bit sparse as we get up towards the crossroads. You've got an Indian restaurant across the road, the Red Chili Roda. Looks nice, not a really extensive menu, but doesn't look too bad at all. But another place I weren't going to try in case it gave me the screaming abdabs and I was going home tonight, and I didn't fancy that on a plane. Across there is the E24 Medical Centre, the ambulance outside. I'll point it out, but it's a place you don't really want to see. If you see it, you're not going to see most of your holiday. So it's just there. It's going up towards the crossroads. If you look over there, it says Top Gear Motorcycles. There's actually a road that goes off, and it's like a triangle. It goes down there. It's a shorter walk, but it brings you out just near the Pirates Bar. And then, as I say, it does get very scant up here. This looks a nice hotel, the Silver Beach on this side, but it looks like it's been closed so long because it's only got so much water in the pool, and it does look like it's from the Amazon or something, and one of the swamps. So I wouldn't think it's been open this season, but it does look a nice thing. So at the moment, that's the best part. I can show you of Roda. Here we are at the crossroads of the lights. There's not a lot really going on here. If you go up that way, you're going towards Ankaravi. This way I think you're back towards Sadari to this side. So you've just got to watch yourself what you're doing. It's quite a busy road. There's a few little restaurants and bars, well not bars, but coffee shops around here, and they get packed out with the locals. As you they say if the locals find it good enough to go in, it's good enough for you to go in. It must be really, really good. So we've been trying them. There's a little restaurant here on the right. We've been dying to try it, but we like to eat earlier in the afternoon. Well, about 4 o'clock-ish, 4:30. Yeah, we like to eat early in the afternoon, so it's usually not been open for us Saturday and that, but it's called the Kalamaki Grill, and apparently it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. But we've just eaten the Pirates, or I would have gone in and tried it. But the menu looks really, really nice, it does. And they said they do charcoal, flame grilled, gyros and all that. So that's really top notch. As you come up that little shop I was telling about where you can buy everything from a submarine's tail fin to all sorts is here. It looks really small, but when you go inside it's like the TARDIS. It just wanders off into the background. And it's got everything. It's not one of them which just sells you the odd tin of beans or something like this. This place has actually got everything. Here it is. It's called, is it Genesulis Market? But honestly, that's the place you want to be at. Well, this is us back at our hotel. It's not too far. It's about between a 5 and 10 minute walk to get to the, what should we call it, nightlife, or where you can get a drink and something to eat. And we've been walking slow. We're not speed walkers. We're not joggers. We're nothing. But this is a Pegasus Hotel. Lovely. We've reckoned on it having about 41, 42 rooms. As I said in a previous blog, the breakfast is very simple here, but it's what we like. If you're after a full English and everything, don't come, because you'll not get it for your breakfast and you'll be moaning about it. I'm going to give you a quick look up the side of the hotel towards the pool, and then that'll be it from me. Yeah, this is on the outside of the front of the hotel. They got a pool table. You can sit down out here, and because the bar's in there, you won't be able to see it, I don't think. But there is a bar in there. I think it opens at 7 o'clock at night till 1 in the morning. Very nice. Oh, the door's open. I'll give you a quick peep at it. Just see, supposed to do have football and things on here for us men, and none of them silly soaps for the women. But there's the bar, there's the reception and everything, and just want to have a look around. It really is nice. But I'll take you down the side of the hotel now and just show you where the pool is. And then, oops, I've just seen a little lizard go flying past me. I wondered what that was. I thought that piece of twig's a bit fast. Right, we'll just walk you down the side of the hotel. Got a little place here where the kids can play football. It's a nice little area and everything. We saw some out yesterday. And I say it's quiet hotel. If you look around, this is the snack bar. It looks like there's some really good snacks. And the pool's over there. If you look at the pool, there's sunbeds everywhere. When you don't want them, the sunbed's free. But we have seen people even today and yesterday out sunbathing, and people in the pool, the hardy souls. I won't even go in when the water's hot. There's a bar in the middle of the hotel there, in the middle of the pool. There's the barman. He's not doing a lot, just looking at his phone. But he's lovely because he does the breakfast bar in the morning, and he's lovely with it. Very polite, very friendly, tells you the weather for the day. Just a quick look at our room. That's our room 111. Got a lovely position. We've got the patio here, which is quite large, and then we've got a window around the side. And if you go out our door, which is the end of the corridor, just turn to your right within 2 or 3 foot, there's a balcony that overlooks here. You can see it. And there's chairs and that, and settees. You can sit on there. It's lovely. This hotel is fantastic. A lovely find for a quick weekend. I must say the hotel is kept spotless and clean, and the cleaners are really, really good. Hotel reception is very friendly, Valentina. If she can help you, she will do. She let us keep the room on. It costs us €30 for today, and we're being picked up at 7:20. So I said, is that till 6? She said, no, until you decide to leave, which I think is really good. And this is the corridor, all the way down. It's like walking the Green Mile, but it's brown. And I'll just show you that balcony at the end before we get to room 111. And then we'll have a peep from there. I would think that the hotel's starting to slow down now, and there don't seem to be as many guests. There weren't that many at weekend, but this morning we went to breakfast. We were first in, and another couple come in, and that was it. I think I've seen people downstairs sitting out with the cases. But this is that balcony. Look, there's chairs and everything. All there. There's a changing room there with showers and toilets, which somebody's just coming out of, sorry about that. And there you have a look, there's the barman again doing his wonders. Such a lovely bloke. Pool table at the back, and all this sunbeds and a lovely fruit bar, of which the lady's eating her own food down there. But from me, the old fart who moans, I can say I'm not moaning about this hotel. And just to let you know, I'm a bit of a technophobe and I've been pressing stop instead of pause, so you might get this video in part 1, 2 and 3. Thank you very much.